What's up guys, Doomwake here. Welcome to another modern video on the channel. Before we continue, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video. So this deck actually just recently made the top 32 of one of the most recent modern PTQs on Magic Online. I don't remember if it was a PTQ or the show, maybe it was the showcase actually, but they made the top 16. And this is a Boros brought back deck. Now, what is brought back, you might say? Well, brought back is right here. So basically, what it is you can choose two permanents that were put into the graveyard this turn and return them to the battlefield. It's an instant, so you can do it on your opponent's turn. What that's really powerful with, well, first and foremost, we'll make it get the obvious ones out of here. So you can, sacrifice fetch lands, and if you, let's say you lead on fetch land on turn 1, you can go fetch land on turn 2, sacrifice them both, brought back, both back into play. You've now ramped yourself twice because you're getting both lands back. So it's a pretty, that's like the level 1 stuff that we can do with it. What else we can do with it? We also have the Solitude and Fury, everybody's favorite MH2 cards, the free elementals, notably with Evoke, very powerful because they go to the graveyard. So you can evoke them and then brought them back to get another trigger, and they stick around this time. So that's very powerful too. Because we're playing with the elementals, we also get to play with Ephemerate, because Ephemerate is extremely powerful with both of the elementals, allowing you to get a second trigger, keep the thing in play, and then get another trigger on your next upkeep with the rebound of Ephemerate. Another thing that brought back is very powerful with is Showdown of the Skalds, which naturally, because it's a saga, dies in the 3rd chapter. So on the 3rd chapter, you can, it's going to go away, but then you can brought it back into play to get another 4 cards and kind of keep churning cards like that. The next thing we can do is Ranger Captain of Eos, which doesn't have a ton of amazing targets in this deck, but what the powerful thing is, you kind of lock them out a little bit, where you can sacrifice it on their upkeep so they can't play spells, and then on their end step you can brought it back into play, and then you get another go at the apple. Next turn you can sacrifice it so your opponent can't play spells except for at instant speed, so it's very powerful. You can kind of lock them out that way. We do have a couple cool things to get with Ranger Captain. We get a couple ballistas here, because you can imagine when you're brought backing lands, you have extra mana lying around. You make a bunch of land drops with Showdown of the Skalds that helps you, and you don't have a ton of ways to utilize extra mana, so that's why the ballistas are there. And then we have Sentinel, just because it's a powerful 1-drop, Thraben Inspector, and then a Miser's copy of Grim Lavamancer here, which is just a powerful effect, especially with all the fetch lands and cards that you're putting into your graveyard. And then last but not least, we also have Cleansing Wildfire, which is a card that pairs very nicely with Flagstones of Trocare, giving you essentially just a free ramp spell. Also pairs nicely with Rustveil Bridge, and just, there's a lot of Urza Sagas going around, so having access to a way to cleanly answer Urza Saga is pretty nice. You'll notice a lack of Ragavan in this deck. The reason is because we're not playing a ton of removal spells. We don't have Prismatic Ending, Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, so we don't have a ton of ways to get it through early on. And we really want to be saving Fury and Solitude for later in the game so we can get max value, either with Ephemerate or brought back. So that's why there's no Ragavans in here. I'm not sure if that's correct. Your red count, could be a little bit higher for Fury, so maybe that's something worth exploring, maybe like 1 or 2 copies with Ranger Captain. But this list chose to omit it, so we'll go with this list. And then moving on to the sideboard here, pretty standard stuff. We got a bunch of Soul Guide Lanterns, because I think it is the best card against specifically Living End, because they sideboard Leyline of Sanctity, and the nice thing about Lantern is it doesn't target. Unlike things like Tormod's Crypt, Relic also doesn't target, but you don't want to exile your own graveyard because of potential brought back, so you can't exile the Relic and bring it back, but you can with Soul Guide Lanterns. So that's why I think it's the best available option. Ingot Chewer for Hammer Time, pretty obvious. Charm Off for, Tron and all that kind of stuff. We got 2 Forge Tenders here for, anytime your opponent's maybe like playing Burn or Prowess or some kind of just red aggressive deck. Having a creature that has protection from red, also very nice against Ragavan. Drannith Magistrate for the Cascade decks. 2 Sanctifiers for Dredge, other graveyard strategies, Murktide, the Jundlerist decks, it's Grixis Shadow, it's really good against. And then 1 random copy of Skyclave here, just as kind of an extra removal spell. We can't play 5 Solitudes, and it's something else that's really good with Ephemerate, so just nice to have access to. So that's the deck list. This video is a little bit longer. This deck kind of grinds pretty well, so, bear with me here, but I promise you're going to enjoy the video. So, without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit. for round number 1. Ooh. Well, this isn't the, this is not the best hand to open up, huh? Match 1, game 1, 3 showdowns. Don't think I'm going to keep that. I mean, I had two fetch lands and a brought back. Was I supposed to keep that? I don't know. This hand's, like, marginal. It's okay. It's not great. Would you have kept that first hand? 3 showdowns against Kahira? Maybe. It was 3 fetch lands, 3 showdowns, and a brought back. Never realized there's so much enjoyment I get from watching Rogers lose. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm going to save the fetch land in case I rip a brought back. Not losing a lot by not cracking the fetch, but... Triple showdown is Quad Lavinia. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, the fact that they revealed Kahira means they're almost certainly playing a control deck, which makes it more... Like, makes me more likely to keep a hand with 3 showdowns. So, I don't know, it's pretty close, but no pressure is, like... I don't know, it's tough. I think you could maybe justify it, but... I'm gonna get a shock land and a fetch land, or... Yeah, I'll get a basic. I was gonna say a shock land and a basic, but... I could just get mono shock lands to play around something like... Spreading Seas? Not sure. Probably gonna get a Sentinel with this, I think. Yeah, let's get a Sentinel. Why are we timing out stabs? What did stabs do? What's up, Tyler? Stabs, what did stabs do? He lightning bolted my ranger captain, that's rude. Alright, stabs, we'll see you in 5. Drew a Flagstones of Trocare. Okay, so let's go to attacks. Battle for 1. What's this? Is this an endurance? Seems like it. Alright, I'll just ephemerate my thing. I'll wait till they block. They have 5 cards. Alright, ephemerate my homie. And then I'll do Sentinel plus Wildfire. I'm gonna Wildfire first. I think I'd probably still play Sentinel either way, but... Alright, so get a basic. Get a Sacred Foundry off the Flagstones. Play a Sentinel. Your turn. Have I played Rhinos lately? No, actually I haven't played a ton of Rhinos lately, but I am going to be playing Rhinos later on after this league. There was a spicy list that 5-0'd with 3 copies of main deck Fiery Justice, so if you're into the Rhino stuff, stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. Is there a link to the playlist? Exclamation point playlist. Should work. Tefferoni. Tefferoni. Tefferoni, pepperoni. They plussed. They plussed the pepperoni. Oh yeah, I can't rebound. Well, that sucks. Sedge. Well... Could play a 3-3 Ballista. Could attack Teferi with both. They block Sentinel. Tef goes to 4. I could ping this 3 times. Just, that's not even a good trade, though. I think I'm going to start by sacking a Clue. And then probably just Ranger Captain. Kind of want to get a second Ballista here. Just no attacks. I can get a Grim Lavamancer, actually. Help pressure the Teferi a little bit. Might force a minus. Of course the Mengu reference. Is it just Pitch Fodder? What, Fiery Justice? No, that card slaps. Yeah, I played Oops in the showcase. I was hoping to dodge Hammer Time, I did not. I think the Hammer Time matchup is kind of bad for Oops. Oh, is this a Fury? Shit. Well, all my stuff is dead. It's lovely. I thought they were going to kill these three, but... This is not looking great. It seems like our cards don't match up the best against my opponent's cards. It's not a bad draw step. Do I have time for that? Because I could play Ballista and try to kill Teferi. I mean, I think I have to cast the Showdown. I don't really think Ballista kill Teferi is a winning line. I need to find like a Fury or something. Okay. Well, it's not terrible. Because next turn... Unfortunately, I can't Solitude Ephemerate now because the Teferi's in play. What I could do... I could Solitude the Fury and then kill the Tef and then save the Ephemerate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or I could wait until next turn, and next turn Ballista for 2... Or Ballista for 3, kill Teferi, then Solitude Ephemerate. Is that better? It's probably not, right? It's probably better to just kill the Teferi this turn. So yeah, let's do Solitude, pitch 3-bit Inspector, kill the Fury, attack Teferi, play the Inspector, hold up the Ephemerate. I think I like that. They also could have their own Solitude, but... It's not the end of the world. Because that means they're spending a Solitude on one of these creatures. Just like kind of whatever. Yeah, it's good. Play Inspector. Play the Bridge. And your turn. You can Ballista now, then pump it by casting shit. I can't pump it until next turn. So I think if I'm going to do the Ballista, I'd rather just not expose it. Because if I play it for 1, they can kill it with Ren and 6. Whereas if I wait a turn, then start casting spells, you know what I mean? Then I can just get the Ballista bigger. Alright, let's take 4. Just a clean 4. I want to save the Ephemerate so I can put counters in the Ballista. Because I could have went block Ephemerate, but... Okay, so now I can go Ballista for... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 mana? I mean, I guess I could just Ballista for 4. No, then I lose the Ephemerate. So it's better to just Ballista for 3. And then Ephemerate the Inspector, put a counter on the Ballista. I could Ballista for 2 and sack a Clue. And then if I draw another spell, I can just get another counter on the Ballista. Like a Crack Clue, Ballista for 2, Ephemerate, and then another 1-mana spell. It's pretty unlikely though, right? Draw off Clue. I have 1 less counter on the Ballista though, which means it would die to Ren and 6. I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh. Well, that's going to be for next turn. I'm going to cast the Ballista now, I think. And then I'll just cast this thing next turn. So we'll go get a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ballista for 2, counter on an Inspector. And then I'll Ephemerate the other Inspector to put a counter on the Ballista. Counter on the Ballista. And then I'll probably kill the Kahira now, so they can't Ephemerate it, and then I could just, like, triple block the stupid thing. It's a good spot, right? And then we can just chain this off next turn. That was a good turn. Thank God you're really showing this now, so Showdown is safe tomorrow. Yeah. Why not the Sentinel? I was thinking the Inspector has a bigger butt. Maybe it's better to put on the Sentinel, though. You're probably right. So I assume they killed the Ballista, right? Yeah, they're killing the Ballista. And they did pay. Alright, we'll just plunk them for 1. Green Sun unban? If you unban Green Sun, you kind of have to ban Titan, right? You can't have both, I don't think. What's this? Mole Drifter. Okay, alright, alright. Touche. Touche. The old Mully D. I mean, I'll just trade the Raven Inspector and the Sentinel for this, right? Because I'm going to get a lot more resources next turn off of this. So I think this is okay. I guess they could trade... Yeah, if they want to kill 2 things, they have to kill the 2 smaller things. Just fine. I think that's okay. Oh, if I'd put a counter on the Sentinel, they could only kill 1 thing. Well, they just wouldn't have attacked, right? But yeah, you're right. 100%. Right, because I would have had 3 2 toughness things. Yeah, that would have been better. Oh. Well, that's not great. Oh, I can brought back the Showdown. Okay, so let's go... Flagstones? No, I should crack the fetch land, right? Because that's more mana efficient. Yeah, so let's go play the fetch, crack the fetch. Get a basic. Brought back these 2. Counter on this. Get another Showdown trigger. God, this deck is nice. This deck is nice. Holy crap. That's a lot of stuff. Alright. Wildfire my flagstones. Counter on this. I mean, they got 4 cards, but I effectively have 4 cards in my hand. Oh, I got my last basic. Whoops. Whoopsies. I should not have fetched my last basic. Alright. Attack for 5, I guess. Yeah, the tap Showdown. And then if they play any spells next turn, we just get to kill their whole board. This is going well, right? You can pitch cast Solitude from exile. Yes, you can. If you have a white card in your hand, so you can't exile a colored card from exile to alt cast the Solitude, but if you have a colored spell in hand, you can cast pitch cast the Solitude or elementals from exile. Alright, they got an Omnath. They're doing some stuff, but we're also doing some stuff. We are also doing some stuff. Alright, gain 5, by the way. I guess this brought back is not going to be great, right? Oh, no. Depends. Okay, interesting. And they're at 15? Can I kill them? How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana? Ballista for 1. They have 3 cards in their hand. What's the best way I can do this? Well, if I double Solitude... Oh, I can go Ballista for 1, Solitude pitch Ephemerate, hardcast Solitude, then brought back the other Solitude, right? Is that the best I can do? Can I even kill my own Solitude with Ballista to get it back with brought back? I think I can, right? I should have enough mana to do all of that. So we go land, Ballista for 1. Oh my. And then we go Solitude, Exile, Ephemerate, 2 counters in the Ballista. And then we can Solitude, Hardcast, 2 more counters in the Ballista. Oh my god. This is gross. So we kill the Omnath. Wow, this is insane. And then we go Hardcast, Solitude. Oh, I gotta fetch, don't I? That's fine. And then the brought back is gonna put 2 more counters in the Ballista. So kill this. And then I'll go... Oops, no. I want to remove a counter to deal the Solitude. Because this is basically free, because I'm going to get 2 more counters in the Ballista with the brought back. Right? This is essentially free. No reason to kill my own Solitude. Well, it's just 2 free counters, right? No, I guess it's not. Right? Yeah, that was dumb, right? I just lost 2 counters. Yeah, did I just lose 2 counters for no reason? I think I did. I don't know, it's fine. Whatever. We're chilling. Prismatic Ending. Alright, upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Oops. Upstairs, upstairs. Take 5. It's a fancy play, yeah. Yeah, I could have got the fetch back. I think I'm out of fetchables, though. I have no more basics, and I only have 4 Sacred Foundries. I think I'm actually out of fetchables. Well, after this Mesa gets the last Foundry, that is. I think after this Mesa gets the last Foundry, I believe I am out of fetchables. Master TG, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. What is this? Another Mole Drifter, huh? Okay. Yeah, after this Foundry, I'm out of fetchables. Solitude does indeed go burr. Thank you so much for the 9 months, Luca Bruno. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to split up the counters on Solitude. Could I have brought back 2 Showdowns 1 turn later? Oh, because I could have auto-healed it to the... Or not auto-healed it to the trigger? Is that how that works? So, question for you, chat. If I have 2... Showdowns on Chapter 3, and I have the brought back exiled, can I choose to put the chapter on the stack? No, that doesn't work, right? Because if the chapter's on the stack, they're not in the graveyard. Is that correct? How's that work? Right? Because, like, they're on Chapter 3, and I have a brought back that I can only cast this turn, but they don't actually go to the graveyard before, you know what I mean? Sub, there's no notification. You probably resubbed, but you have to type in the resub message. There should be like a little thing at the bottom in chat, engineer. Lost a chapter that allows you to cast them. That's also true, right? Because once they go to Chapter 3, I can no longer cast the brought back. That's also a good point. Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. That is correct. So you wouldn't be able to cast them. It's possible I shouldn't be casting this, because if they have Ephemerate, it's kind of bad. Alright, they didn't have Ephemerate. I maybe should have waited on the Solitude and just, like, let them trade the Fury for 1. There it is. That's fair. Force of Will, 2 months. Says, I wish I could cast brought back on myself in 6 hours when my morning shift starts. You and me both. Engineer with the 3 months. says, I have a spicy brew if Urza Saga doesn't get banned. Well, good news. I don't think Urza Saga is going to get banned. So, good news there. Appreciate the resubs, guys. Thank you for the support. You can only cast cards until your next turn, so it wouldn't work. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Are we losing this game? I have no idea. I mean, we're out of cards. I'll take a Showdown. That is not a Showdown. This deck needs a companion. I don't think it can play a companion, but... Do they have the 4th Omnath? It might. Alright, I'm at 35. Your turn. Yeah, what is this game? They drew another Mole Drifter. Or no, that's an Ephemerate. Okay. Alright, we're actually behind. We're actually somehow behind. They had the 4th Omnath too? Jesus. I've seen the Mirrodin Besiege deck. I have not, no. Given the recent Pauper bannings, am I a little more open to playing that? Unclear. Ooh, nice draw. Alright, probably losing this game. Probably losing this game. Pioneer's dope. I've been playing a lot of Paper Pioneer. What's up, Amalgam? I'm doing good. Doing good. Okay, I'm gonna pack this one in. I mean, I'm at 29. I maybe had some more turns, but I'm kind of just bored. So we're playing against Elementals. Skyclave's good against Omnath. The rest of these don't actually seem that good, to be completely honest with you. Not that I think we have a ton of bad cards, but... I'm going to shave, I think, one of these, call it a day. None of these cards were really good against them. 5-0 your first Pauper League. Ooh, nice. Sanctifier? Yeah, but they have Solitude. And it's like, doesn't get around Mole Drifter. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I understand, but they also have Prismatic Ending. They just have a bunch of stuff that's good against it. Not a big fan of it. How does this deck ever beat a big mana deck? I mean, you have 4 Wildfires, right? Like, how bad can it be when you have 4 Wildfires? And you got some Charmaws after sideboard. You could just play more Charmaws in the sideboard. What's this? Prismatic Ending? Yeah, okay. It's fine. Ranger Captain into Ranger Captain brought back is pretty good curve. I think I'm going to get another Sentinel. Ooh. It's a good draw step. Yeah. Do I want to get Sentinel? I want to double spell next turn. So I think I'm just going to go with... No, I'm going to get Inspector. I just don't really think that Sentinel's too relevant right now. They can't play Teferi with that mana. Really? That's their turn? Okay, alright, I'm fine with that. I am A-okay with that. I'm just gonna go beatdowns. We're going beatdowns. Should I get the Grim this time? What card could they play next turn that makes Sentinel good? Maybe Teferi? I mean, I don't think I need another Inspector, so I'll just get this. But yeah, like, if they have Fury Ephemerate, this kind of sucks. Because I don't have the brought back up. Maybe I was supposed to wait a turn on the Ranger Captain, so I could play around them. You know what I mean? Define Crazy. Engineer, thank you for the $20 donation. Much appreciated. I'll take a look at that in a second. So I guess they just want to trade. But I can just trade, sack the other one, and then brought back. So let's go to attacks. Oh, you know what they probably have? They probably have endurance. I just realized that. They probably have endurance. Okay. Well, shit. Right, damage happens. I don't know that I should just sack this and go for the endurance. Because it's like kind of a disaster if they have it. Like if I just sack my Ranger Captain and get endurance, that's horrendous for me. Could just play it slow. Just like Inspector, Crack Clue, go from there. Let's go Inspector, Crack Clue first and see what's up. Well, seems like they're F6'd. Alright. I'm only doing this because they're F6'd. Classic Moto, right? Classic Moto. I'm just gonna get 2 ballistas. You can go. Italian guy wants some fat clouds. I got you. All right, engineer with the deck. Is this the donation deck? Mirrodin Besieged. What's this card do again? End step, or draw a card, discard a card. Then if there are 15 or more artifact cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses the game. Huh? Interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay, Sentinel down. Sideboard is included. Oh, did you... Oh, the sideboard's in the main deck. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I gotcha. Attack you. How does that deck deal with Leyline of Sanctity? I think there were bounce spells, right? Alright, they're at 3. They know that I have a Ballista. So I will cast my Walking Ballista. And I will attempt to kill you. Alright, looks like we're going to game 3. Alright, chat. Called shot for tomorrow. First scenario, unbanned DRS. Absolutely never, ever going to happen in a million years. Looting? I don't know. You can make a case for looting. DRS is... No, don't ever touch DRS. Second scenario, ban Ragavan, Lura's Hammer, some combination of these. Third scenario, I don't think it's very likely Shadows Negative Maze to redone for Cascade decks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to touch Shardless. Like, Cascade decks aren't even dominant. They're not even in, like, the top tier of the metagame right now. They're good and they're consistent, but... Sand seems good, right? Put back Ephemerate. Then I can curve Sentinel into Wildfire into Showdown. It's a good curve. So let's go Flagstone, Sentinel. You grab the Donut Ninja Rex Land of Sanctity is the Ratchet Bomb. Oh, there was no bounce spells. Alright, I might want to play a bounce spell or two in the sideboard. I'll look at the list after the stream, probably. Our engineer, are you cool with, like, doing the dono? So the queue is full for this week, but after Tuesday and Thursday of this week, I don't actually have anything on the docket. Like, there's nothing after this week. So are you cool with doing it we'll say next Thursday? So Wildfire's ability, get a basic. Flagstones, get a foundry. Return. Okay. We'll do it next Thursday, then. Risen Reef, huh? Well, I didn't draw Ballista, so I gotta cast this. Hopefully find Ballista or Fury for next turn. Doesn't really count. It's kind of bad. I can't really cast all of these. My new goal is to get a 5-0 in Modern with paper. Paper? My new goal is to get a 5-0 in Modern with paper. I don't understand the, I don't understand. You're talking about Painter? That deck looks so weird. I didn't know it was happening. I drew a Ballista, which is good. I have to kill the Risen Reef, I think. This kind of stinks. Because I can only play one spell off of my 4. Or I could just let them have Risen Reef for another turn and play Ranger Captain Inspector. Should I do that? Should I just give them one more turn with the Reef? It's kind of tough, right? I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I can afford to give up 2 of these, or 3 of these for that matter. Because I could, if I kill the Reef, I have to go like Ballista for 1, play this Wildfire myself, which is fine, but I don't like that as much. I'm gonna give them one more turn with Reef. I'm gonna get a Grim Lavamancer, I think, and just cast this. Play this, pass. Bridge, Ballista, 1 Wildfire. Yeah, that's the other line, but I don't know. It feels so bad. I mean, this also feels bad, but no Fury? I mean, Fury's not that bad, because I have a 3-3 and a 1-2. I guess they could have Fury Ephemerate, but... Painter on black, sack effect, and Teysa goes infinite. What is Teysa? Yeah, MTGBot is not with it today, huh? Ooh, they didn't have a land. That's really good for me. And that was an exceptional draw step, too. Okay, the question is, do I lead on Showdown? Or do I just, like... I think I just Ballista for 2, kill the Reef, play Grim. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Ballista for 2. I like this a lot. Ballista for 2, kill the Reef, and then play a Grim. Play Grim, play tap land. I mean, I'm giving them a turn with Omdath, which sucks, but they didn't have a land last turn, so... What's this? Another Reef? Okay. Let's see if they hit a land. They did. Not great. So they went untapped. Okay. I'm waiting for them to play another elemental before I shoot the Reef. But I am going to have to shoot the Reef, I think. It stinks that they have Ephemerate, but not much I can do about that. It's been a long match. I was not expecting this. I didn't realize the games with this deck were going to be this long. Alright, kill your Reef. Yeah. Alright, now they have Fury, the Ranger Captain, and the Grim Lavamancer, and I have nothing left. Need to hit pretty well off this Showdown. Alright, no blocks. Need to hit, like, remarkably well off of this Showdown. Okay, that's kind of step 1. Because I'm going to need, like, multiple elementals. That is 0 elementals. Don't really think I have any way out of this now. Yeah, I can Ghost Quarter myself. Doesn't really do anything. I guess I could crack this and draw a Solitude. Alright, I'm off it. You win. We're dead. Next round. Got some 1-drops. Go like 1-drop into double 1-drop. Maybe brought back, hold up on turn 3 or something. Opponent's got a Luris. Dude, Son of the Morning, I've listened to that album like at least 10 times front to back. That album is so good. It's such an insane album. It's such a good album. Tried Memory Delusion, Cat Jam. By the way, I did a 2 of them, Get Borrow. I felt pretty sawdust. Yeah. Especially when you're playing the combo, it's like it helps you find the other piece that you're missing of your combo, which seems even, like it's already just a really powerful card, but it gives you some good card advantage. It helps find the combo. Like, I should have played this. It seemed really good. I like it. Yeah, seems like a really good idea. Get a Delta. Looks like they're playing Shadow. Too greedy to try to jam Blood Moon in these brought back decks. Well, Blood Moon is really bad when you're playing with Flagstones. And Flagstones is a pretty big fixture of this deck between playing multiple Flagstones with brought back and Ghost Quarter and that kind of stuff. So I don't really think that it lines up the way you want it to. I don't know. I guess the question you have to ask yourself is how often does Flagstone's brought back come up? I don't know how often it does come up. Instead of locking that in a 4-color general, nice. Did you change anything else to the Orion Rhinos deck, the Orion Cat Rhinos deck, besides just adding the Deluges? Yeah, that's true. You do get some free wins off of Blood Moon from the sideboard, and a lot of times, like, this deck probably does have problems with big mana, and a lot of times the Flagstone stuff is not really that good against big mana anyways. I mean, Ghost Quarter is, but I think I'm just going to take this. They can also mess with my Grim Lavamancer by just exiling my cards. Yeah. But I can, like, chump block and brought back next turn, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what we draw. Unholy Heat the Grim. I'm kind of surprised they would do that when I have no cards in my graveyard and they have this to keep it in check anyways. Shadow. That's not great. I could just double chump block, brought back. I could go single chump block, ephemerate, sack clue. I could Ranger Captain for a 1-drop that's likely irrelevant. I think I have to find Solitude here. So I think what I want to do is go... I guess I should crack the clue first. And then just go this untapped pass, block Shadow, ephemerate, take 4, then try to find Solitude. Because if I draw Solitude off of this, then I could just go nuts. Or Fury. Well, no Fury. Okay. Go. What's up, Fireman? How you doing today? Just torn if I want to have an unhattable deck, AK Catcher on my 4 Chalice Man board. 4 Chalice Man board is nice. That is a good reason to play one of those decks. Nice. You love to see that. You love to see the doubters. Alright, I'm just going to block Ephemerate, I think. I don't even know if this is a good play, but... maybe I just let the Inspector die. Yeah, because then, well, I mean, if I draw Solitude, I can just go Solitude, Ghost Quarter, and then Brought Back. I need to find a Solitude, though. I need to find a Solitude. Traverse for another Shadow. Alright. They got a Tamagoyf. Wait, what happened? Oh, they cast Unholy Heat on my Inspector. I see. Wait, what? Why did my Inspector die? What am I missing? Am I stupid? What just happened? Oh, they did cast Unholy Heat. Okay. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention. But wait. Why do I get the rebound if they cast Heat? Oh, they heated the wrong Inspector. I was like, why am I rebounding if they cast the Heat? I get it now. I see. I see. I see. Okay. They killed the wrong thing. I mean, I don't really have time to utilize these clues anyways, so... Probably doesn't matter too much. Solitude. Solitude, Solitude. 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 Alright, so I guess we're just going to chump block sack a clue. Still trying to find Solitude. Yeah, classic. Classic lol W. Ballista is Solitude if I squint hard enough? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's true. It's good news that they can't play with Dress Down because they have Kavu. So we don't have to worry about our Solitude getting Dress Downed. When we eventually draw it, that is. Alright, I block. I declare a block ski. I guess if I was gonna crack the clue, I probably should have cracked the clue main phase, because maybe if I hit Solitude, I would just want to kill two of their things. I probably would, even though I can't brought it back. But I'm like getting a little greedy because I want them to play the Goyf here. They're just not playing the Goyf. Alright. Sure. Sure. That is not a Solitude. Hey, look, a Solitude. I could hardcast it. I'm gonna play Ghost Quarter and pass. See what they do. I might just hardcast it. I think I will, actually. I think I'll hardcast it. Why would they play the Goyf? Why wouldn't they play the Goyf? I guess they're worried about a Wrath, maybe? Okay. So if I hardcast Solitude and target Kavu, they can fetch Shock in response. And this will be a 3/3 that I can just block. Okay, let that resolve. That's fine. Or, alternatively, I could pitch the Ranger Captain, target the Kavu, they'll fetch Shock, they'll go to 6, then they'll go back up to 10. Then I could crack the Ghost Quarter and then brought back the Solitude and the Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I think I like that better. I think I agree with that. So let's pitch the Ranger Captain. Let's see what they do. I'm going to target the Kavu to force them to fetch. Oh. Well, they just didn't fetch. Okay. Cool. Well, never mind then. Alright, guess we'll go to second main. Second main. They're just now playing the Goyf. Do I still cast the brought back? Sure. Ghost Quarter the Flagstones? I kind of want it to Ghost Quarter them. Maybe it's better to Ghost Quarter the Flagstones, because I don't want to keep myself. I don't want to cut myself off mana when I have the Ballista. It's a good point. Yeah, so get this back. And then I can brought back the Solitude and the Ghost Quarter, and then potentially just Ghost Quarter them anyways, if I want. We know they have a Tarmogoyf in hand, which they didn't cast this turn. Am I ready for tomorrow? What's up, Danta? Are you on tomorrow? I was looking at it earlier. I think maybe, are you? Hold on. I didn't have you listed for tomorrow. I don't have you listed here any... What? Am I missing something? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Well, I am stupid, but... Crack and fetch. All right, we got Vinny coming back with the 8 months, and then Lord's Dane for the 15. Thank you guys for the resubs. Oh, the banned and restricted, okay. All right, yeah, you confused me there for a second. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for tomorrow. Definitely hyped for tomorrow. Shit's gonna be dope. I'm just, like, really curious about what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna play the Ballista because they know about it. Question is, should I Ghost Quarter them? What if I Ghost Quarter? They don't have, there's no way they have a basic forest, right? There's no way in hell they have a basic forest in their deck. I don't buy it. No shot, right? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. So now they can't play the Goyf. No changes in Modern. Dude, that's what people were thinking about earlier. It's like, what if they're just debating all of us? What if they're just debating all of us? They've drowned? Looks like they've drowned. Do I think Modern's going to be affected? I don't know. I mean, I hope Lurrus gets banned, but... What are they doing? Oh, do they have a shadow and they just want me to ping them? I mean, whatever. I'm going upstairs. I will take my 3 free damage. I mean, I know they have a Goyf they can't cast, so... Oh, Ballista 6 mana, right, because they couldn't drown it. I'm stupid. No, you're right. They couldn't drown it. You're 100% right, because I paid 6 mana for it. You're correct. I could have another drown. Should play my land first. I don't know why I would play my land first, but... Because they can drown this. So now I have 5 cards in my graveyard, so they can drown this. Alright, they don't have drown. That's good. Well, that means they're probably dead. Doomwake wins. Alright, so we're playing against Grixis Death Shadow. Or no, we're not. We're playing... I said Grixis because we killed their breeding pool, but they're actually 4-color Shadow. Skyclave seems good. Maybe Sanctifier. Because it's good against Kavu and Darcy. And it's, like, okay against Goyf. Forge Tender is not really good against Tarmogoyf. Maybe Soul Guide Lantern. What is bad against Shadow? That is an excellent question. I don't really know if any of our cards are bad against Shadow. Can, like, trim a Wildfire. I don't know. I like all my cards. Sideboarding with this deck is kind of tough. Ranger Captain. I kind of like that Ranger Captain just gives me, like, stuff to do with brought back. Although I should be brought backing in an elemental most of the time. I could shave on Ranger Captains. What's up, Big Ben? Could, like, cut 2 Captains for 2 Sanctifiers. It's probably fine, right? I think I'm not going to bother with the Lanterns. Because they're not, like... They're not full-on Grixis Shadow. I guess they have Darcy and Drown and Goyf. But this one's not that great against Goyf because I have enchantments and artifacts of my own. So I think I'm just going to do this. think this is fine. Trim a Ballista. The thing is, they're playing Death Shadow, and they go pretty low. I really like the... Oh, this hand's cracked. I really like the ability to just kind of dome them with Shadow. I think I'm not going to play Inspector on one. I'm just going to go Mesa Pass. And then if they play two creatures, I can go Solitude, pitch Inspector, crack Mesa, brought back the Solitude and the Mesa. This hand's nuts, though. Thoughtseize makes it less good. Darcy, huh? Darcy, ah. Bobbling me. Okay. I have been bobbled. So they know about Solitude. Very, very interesting. I still think I'm not going to play the Inspector. Because there's a chance... Well... Nah, I'm going to hold it. I think if I was going to play the Inspector, I should have played Foundry, so I don't have to crack my Mesa on one. Because I want to save the Mesa crack for turn 2 with brought back. So I think maybe the correct play was just Foundry Inspector, and then if I have to Solitude, I can just pitch the other Solitude. I was going to say not playing the Inspector gives me the out of being able to pitch cast both Solitudes. Which it does, if they don't have a discard spell, but... I think what's going to happen is they're going to play a Tarmogoyf. They played a Torpor Orb. Oh. Shit. That's bad. I can't kill that, can I? Oh. Alright. Touche. You just want to end step 2 3/2s? Just YOLO? I mean, I could. And they go to 9. But then, like, if they play a Shadow, it's not great for me. I could go beatdowns. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're doing much else with the other cards, right? It sucks if they have Shadow, but I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Hopefully I draw a red card. If I draw a red card, I'm slamming this Fury. Alright. Alright. Attack for 6. Please don't Shadow me. Their Glyph is only a 2/3 currently. Just not bad. This is what we call Plan B. Classic Plan B. Wait, that's a good screenshot. Is this hand good against Living End? I mean, I have Ranger Captain. If I draw a land, it's pretty good. I keep it. Spike, where you at? I know he's online. He's always online. He's 100% online, right? Yeah, obviously. Spike! Spike! I'm trying to block. What's up, Destro? How you doing, buddy? Alright. I have a Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel. Living End, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. We got a 19. I'm just going to play 2 1-drops. And then next turn, you can play a Ranger Captain. Ranger Captain, notably, is quite good against Living End. We are employing a beatdown strategy. I'm just going to get a basic. I think I'm going to get Ballista, because they're, like, kind of close to dead. I guess they're just going to cast Shardless to force the issue, yeah. Uh, okay, I guess this is kind of awkward. Because now I sack the Ranger Captain, I just can't attack into the 2-2. Okay. I could let this happen and have no board versus a 2-2 and a 5-5. Is that beatable? Probably not. Give it, like, can my hand beat a 5-5 hexproof? I don't think so. But they just have so much time because they have a 2-2 to blank my creatures. I do draw 2. That's a good point. But, like, what would I have to draw to beat the 5-5, right? I guess if I just find, like, Fury Ephemerate, I can Fury the Shardless and trade for the 5-5. Well, I don't have a land for that. Slasher is the issue, right? I don't know. I wouldn't say that I can't beat a 5-5 hexproof. Fury trades for it. I think it's close. I think it's really close. I'm going to sack this. I don't know if that's right. Getting the draw 2 cards is pretty appealing, but... Well, this sucks. I don't really want to commit more creatures. Okay, that's not bad. That at least gives me something post-Living End, so I think I'm just going to... Oh, I get this too. I think I'm just going to pass. Or I could incentivize them to play a Living End, right? Like, what's the Sentinel doing? Just chilling out here? Because now, I mean, they're just not going to Living End, though, right? They're going to wait. Yeah, no, they're going to wait. Right, at least the Sentinel replaced itself. Oh my god. How am I going to beat 3-5? What? Okay, this is cheating. This is actually cheating. God. It's funny, I think I have to kill the Shardless agents just so I can start attacking. It feels so bad, but... Oh, man. There's no way I could beat 4-5-5 hexproofs. And they're at 18, so they have infinite time. I think I'm going to Wildfire them. Maybe try and cut them off red for Violent Outburst. I can't imagine it's relevant either way, but... Yeah, we could maybe beat 1, but I'm not beating 4. No shot I'm beating 4 of those. That's what we call quads. I don't know. I think I maybe messed this game up. I think I should have just let the first Living End resolve. And just hope that I could beat a 5-5. Because it's like... The thing about countering the first one is... I think it's much easier for me to beat a 5-5 on that board state than it is... You know, whatever their follow-up is 2 turns down the road, you know? Right? Does that make sense? So I think it was just better for me to let the first one go. Kill this thing. I guess I'll get this. I don't want them getting the Ballista from my hand. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Like, I can chump block the 5-5 for a while, but I have no pressure, so it's not really like I'm racing the 5-5. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. I think it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of situation. I don't know if it matters whether I sack it or not. I think I'm kind of screwed either way. Like, I can trade for 1. If I draw a Fury, I can trade for 2. It's not a Fury. Alright, play this. Well, no. Yeah, my blocks are not great. Blocks are not great. I mean, I could put 2 3/3s on 1. I can get a Ballista. Maybe set up some blocks next turn. Not sure. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Can I take 15? Probably can't take 15, right? They just have Outburst? Well, shit. Well, shit. So I got a 4? Alright, you win. You win. Alright, we got 3 Lanterns. We got Draniths, too. We got a lot of good stuff for this matchup. 3 Lantern, 2 Dranith. I'm definitely going to shave at least 1, probably 2 Wildfires. Actually, I just don't think I have a lot of time for Wildfire in this matchup. Not a fan of Sanctifier because I think the cards, most of their creatures that cycle are blue. Charmoss stinks. Chewer stinks. These cards all stink. Either cut probably a Lavamancer. I don't really want to exile cards from my own graveyard. Ever. Yep. Yeah, Grim is not the best when your opponent is trying to cast Living End. Exiling cards from your own graveyard, not a good strat. What if they ban the companion mechanic? I don't know. I think it's better to just get rid of the most problematic designs. And I say designs plural, because I do think that if Lurrus goes, you kind of have to axe Yorion too. Because if you don't, it just becomes everybody playing Yorion. This hand's way too slow, right? Yeah, it's way too slow. God, my hands are so bad. I think I have to go to 5. This hand's just rancid. Just wasn't meant to be, huh? I guess I should have kept the 7. Alright, sure. Keep 2 lands, Lantern, and Spectre, I guess. Should keep a fetch land in case I draw Brought Back. Wait, I just did it again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I should play around Grief. I really should play around Grief. Oh, Monkey gone from Legacy and Modern, but that is wishful thinking. I mean, Monkey should go from Legacy, right? It's kind of a joke that it's still legal. You lost to someone playing Vile Asmo Hammer? That sounds like my kind of deck. Sounds like my kind of deck, Turtle Power. I mean, I could just hold up Brought Back the whole game, right? And they can never kill the Lantern. Yeah, I know, right? Even if it's Asmo Hammer, I'm still in. Alright, so exile your graveyard. Let this happen, because it's going to go to the graveyard. And then I'm going to sack this and cast Brought Back. Then the ETB trigger on the Lantern and get the Borrower. They had Fairy Macabre. Alright. Touché. You ever get that feeling when you play against Living End and you feel like your opponent just always has it? They just kind of always have everything. That's kind of how I feel every time I play against Living End. I don't know, is that just me? Probably. It's like, I feel like this deck shouldn't be this good, but it is. You know? You know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, I mulled the fucking 4 this game. Like, you know, it wasn't really a fair fight. I don't think this matchup is bad, but mulled the 4. Alright, you win. Sort of. Like, that is part of it, I agree. Revealed Kahira. Okay. This hand's really good. This hand is quite good. Played a deck with mainboard, Rip, Blood Moon, Chalice, and still lost a living end. How? Oh. Kahira, Inspiring Vantage, Aetherfile? Chat, what is happening? What the hell is happening? What's the best way to sequence this? Probably just go Mesa, Inspector, Pass. I could... Wildfire, it seems kind of bad. Yeah, let's just go Inspector, Mesa, Pass, I think. Is it Elementals? With Inspiring Vantage, though? Seems weird. That is true. When they're 1-2 brackets, anything could happen. Could literally be a boat. It could be boat tribal for all we know. Could even be a boat tribal. Primal Beyond. Okay. So they're just elementals with Inspiring Vantage? Alright. Interesting. Not bad. Kind of want to just ramp myself this turn. And then I can have more mana in play when I Showdown, you know? Well, it doesn't really do anything. I can Ghost Quarter myself. Get a basic, crack the Mesa, play Brought Back. Does that accomplish anything at all? It's probably better to save the Brought Back for, like, the turn after they do all of their degenerate stuff. Just go, like, land go, crack the clue or something. Maybe put the Ghost Quarter into play. I don't know, I kind of want more mana. I'm just going to do it now. I don't know why I'm main phasing this. I always forget that Brought Back's an instant. There's no reason to main phase this. About to get Skelementaled? Yeah, maybe. But the good thing is, if they Skelemental me, I could just double block the Awakener and trade one of my cards for this. So yeah, they're going to Skelemental me. I'll discard these two. Maybe these two. Keep the land. Is there a command for current song or previous song? Just do song. If you do exclamation point song, MTGBot should listen to the music and try to figure out what's playing. But yeah, you can also check out the playlist there, exclamation point playlist. And the song also is in the top left-hand corner, so I'm going to do some immersion here. It's right there. On that quarter later, bring back fetch and quarter. Would that have been the same thing? Quarter their land. Oh yeah, it would have been on the same resources, right? Yeah, it would have been better. Okay. Well, I can trade for the Spite Bells and they have to kill their own thing, right? I guess they just kill this. But I'm losing my Sentinel, so I might as well block. I just teleported across the screen, yeah. Yeah, I'm a wizard, alright. He's a fucking wizard, Harry! Alright, so I guess we just start by casting Showdown. We know they have a Skelemental in hand. Showdown. Showdown. These do not seem like the droids we are looking for. Well, this is not good. I mean, I guess we can cast another Showdown next turn. This deck's kind of clunky, huh? Yeah, can I audition for the part? Should have had me in the movie the whole time. I would have played the part so much better. Are we just dead? Oh. No, I got a 1. I just almost take lethal damage. Just casually go to 1 life. Just casually go to 1 life, no big deal. Can't possibly win this game. Cannot ever possibly win this game. No, I got a 1. This can't attack. They revealed another Lightning Skelemental. Oh, wait, they got back the Harbinger. I thought they were going to get back this. Alright, alright, alright. Discard some lands. I got plenty of those. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't put me to 1 there. I mean, I guess they just wanted to get into the Skelemental for next turn, but... Oh, they can draw the card and then get another thing. Yeah, we are super, super dead. Super duper extra mega ultra dead. So now we somehow have to beat 2 Skelementals in addition to the board. It should be easy, right? Oh yeah, Cleansing Wildfire, nice. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, I guess Sanctifier stops there. Actually, most of their good cards that they want to Flamekin back are red, right? Spite Bellows, Harbinger, and Skelemental. Yeah. Sanctifier is pretty good. I like it. Fortune not so much. Magistrate not good. Lantern maybe is reasonable if they're going super heavy on the Awakener stuff. I could Chewer for Vile, but that seems kind of sketchy. I like the Skyclave. Grim Lavamancer seems good. Kind of think that Esper Sentinel is just terrible. Like, they just don't play creatures. Or they don't play spells. Just do this, maybe. Let's try that. Maybe Fortune Tender as a one-of to search for could have been better than the 1 Soul Guide. Maybe. Maybe I'm going too heavy on the anti-Awakener stuff. If this hand had a red card, I might actually keep it. But without a red card, I think it's too bad. What are these hands? These hands are just awful. I mean, I'm keeping this one. I think I'm shipping the Lantern. Then I'm just going to go Flagstones, Inspector, turn to Foundry, Wildfire my Flagstones, and go from there. They revealed a Thunderkin Awake. Okay. Okay, drawing Ephemerate's good. Now we gotta find an Elemental to go with it. Alright, so we'll get a basic off the Wildfire, we'll get a Triumph off of the Flagstones, and we'll pass. Heimel Rate Suggest deck is actually not that good. The thing is, I don't know if this deck should mulligan that often. I think the problem is, as good of a card as Showdown is, it's really clunky and there's not a ton of ways to accelerate it. And I think that's my biggest issue. It's a little too clunky. Voice of Resurgence. I think it's just Lavamancer time, right? Yeah. I think it's Lavamancer time. Just cast that shit. Lobmancer's pretty good against them. If they don't kill it, obviously, but... I did hear about that, Sim. I mean, I heard the initial release when they first said it. I don't know if they've said anything since their initial statement, but yeah, have they actually announced anything what they're doing after the initial announcement? Yeah, I kind of agree about the apotheosis. I agree with you. Oh, so all of our shit's dead. This has not been a good league. This has been a rough league. Let me tell you. All right. They vial that thing in, get the Spite Bellows back. Can trade. They still don't have to kill the Spite Bellows, though. Because I can trade for... Because what I can do is go trade to force them to kill their own thing. And then Ballista this and hope they're out of gas. Alternatively, no, I think that's my best line, right? Because my other line is just don't block. No, I think I'm going to do this. So then they're forced to kill the voice, and then I can Ballista down this. Oh, well that's pretty good too. Okay. I guess I'm guessing that one, huh? Alright, so you're saying there's a chance? So, chat, you're saying that there is a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. They only have 2 cards in their hand. Isocles, thank you for the 3 months. This deck isn't even more on pitch elementals than the Black-White Stoneblade Grief decks. See, I don't know. Initially, I thought that it wasn't going to be because you had Ranger Captain, Showdown of the Skalds, Esper Sentinel. Like, you have a lot of built-in card advantage. So I thought that there was going to be, like, enough other stuff going on that you wouldn't be as all in on the elemental stuff, but maybe that's just not the way the games play out, you know? Because it does kind of seem like what you're saying is true, which is surprising to me, you know? Yeah, I guess, like, your card advantage is not really drawing relevant cards most of the time, so... I guess that's fair. What's up, Adirial? Pronostics for tomorrow's ban. I'm not sure. So they get back... Oh, but they're going to get back this. And then I'm just going to blink the Fury and kill this after I play my land. Yeah, that's fine. I can't let them have the Awakener, obviously. First league where we haven't seen Hammer in the first 3 matches, yet it somehow feels as bad in leagues where we did. Yeah, I know, right? Well, it's not bad. I haven't made a land drop, so I can just make my land drop, blink the Fury. Oh, they're getting the Harbinger. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can still just kill it on their turn with the Ephemerate, if they get the Awakener. Maybe they're going to go for Risen Reef. I have not played a land yet, so I can play a land from over here. Don't worry, chat. I can pay for 1 Mariner trigger. They got Awakener. Okay. So second main, I'll play a land. And then I'll Bass. They're going to probably crack this. Draw the Awakener. And then I can just go Ephemerate, the Fury, kill the Awakener, untap, kill both things. And they'll have nothing left. Red, white. All right. Awakener resolves. Wait till they go to combat. Commemorate the Fury. I have to do it before they attack because I don't want them getting the trigger off the Awakener. Alright, we'll deal 4 to the Awakener. I'll pay the 1. Awakener dies, untap, rebound, kill these 2. Should be fine. Can also play this. No, there's no way they're going to ban Omnath. Why would they ban Omnath? This has to be a Reef, right? Oh, they're going to get the Awakener. Okay. Well... What if I just killed the Mariner? So if I just kill the Mariner, pay 1, and then I can Ballista for 3 to be able to hold up a Ballista activation on the Awakener and keep the Ballista. I think I like that. Because if I kill 3 things, I have to pay 3 mana. I guess then I could just go land Ballista. And then I just trade the Ballista for the Mariner, which is probably okay. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, I'll do this. I'll do it this way. Alright, so all your stuff's dead. Do that. Play this. Ooh, now I can actually go Ballista for 1. And then still play the Wildfire. Because then I can just put a counter on the Ballista. Okay, this is kind of lit. Get a land off of this. Get a land off of this. And it's your turn. They have no cards in hand, and they're drawing a 1-2, which we can kill. Well, they had no cards in hand, right, for a while. They have no cards in hand, and we know their top card is Awakener. Kahira. Kahira time. Well, this game's over. Ho 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 ho! Oh god! All right, this turn's gonna get filthy. All right, counter on Ballista. We can brought back the Showdown too. Jesus. All right, this is gross. This is kind of gross. Could play a 3rd Showdown. Can also Ranger Captain. So we can go Ranger Captain, counter on Ballista. And now I could sack the Ranger Captain. Might as well get a backup Ballista just in case. So I can go sack the Ranger Captain, and then brought back the Showdown and the Ranger Captain. This is pretty good, huh? I could have maybe been putting counters in the Fury this whole time, but whatever. It probably doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have 6. Chat was saying that earlier. I have a Solitude, huh? Revealed the true sleeper tech. Alright, they're gonna vial in a 3-deuce. 4, 5, 6, 12. Alright, so defeat your 3-deuce. Is this lethal? I can't math chat. Is this lethal? So I can play 2 Solitudes. This would be 5, 10, 14, 18, or 6, 12, 18. It's only 18, right? I'm 1 short. Alright. Yeah, it's the same damage, right? Because it's 2 damage on the Fury, or it's 1+1 on the Ballista, so it's the same thing, yeah. But, I mean, they're dead, right? It doesn't matter. We could take random game actions from this point. It does not matter. Can I Ballisted for 0? I could have ballisted for 0 pre-combat, yeah. Well, I actually can't cast both Solitudes. I thought I had 2 white cards, but I can't do that. So it would have been the same. Endurance? No, not the Endurance. Not the Endurance. How will I beat that? Dude, Hitachi, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hitachi, thank you so much for the 2 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Hitachi, that's what I'm saying. Dude, it's so much fun. I literally played it for like 8 hours straight yesterday. It was so much fun. It's not even close, right? Like, even if you're not, like, a fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, just, you have to respect the client for what it is. It's just, it's not even remotely close. The Master Duel client is, it's like, I can't even explain to you how much better it is than Arena. I cannot even explain to you. It's so good. It's so good. Basically, if you enjoy playing Vintage, you'll enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. The way that I describe Master Duel is every deck is basically like Vintage Doomsday. Does that sound accurate? It's pretty accurate, right? Okay, I should say Vintage Doomsday when you're gold fishing. That's what I should say. Vintage Doomsday with like 12 Force of Wills. It's kind of stupid. But like the thing is, I love degenerate stuff like that, so I think it's kind of fun. Like I actually thoroughly enjoy doing degenerate stuff like that. You saw my tweet last night. I downloaded Master Duels. Nice, that's awesome, dude. So good. Then why play Modern? I mean, I don't know. Like I played, my favorite deck in Modern is Rhinos. Rhinos is pretty degenerate, right? Like I don't know. It's just like the thing that I like about it is it's kind of like an experience that you don't really get in Magic, you know. And I think that's why it's like a nice change of pace. Modern's degenerate. It's kind of degenerate, but they have an Unsettled Mariner. And they have a Risen Reef. Okay. I don't know if I should Solitude yet. No, I'm just gonna chill. I don't need to Solitude Ephemerate yet. I can just kind of sit here for a while. I don't need to do anything yet. Could respond to this. Hmm. So if I let this go, can end of turn. No, I can't cast the Solitude. So if I respond, I can get all 3 of their things. But then they still have a Risen Reef left over. No, I'm just gonna wait. Because if I wait, I can just get the Reef and the Mariner next turn, because I'll have 3 mana, which is enough to go. Excuse me. just casually dying. But yeah, next turn I'll have enough to go. I'll have enough mana. This is fine. Oh. All right. Go. Yeah, had a good run. Had a good run. Excuse me. We had a good run, chat. It's been real. It's been real, and it's been fun. It's been real fun, actually. Of course, if the Ithakinas redeemed Fat Clouds. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. Okay, I will respond. I have a response. All right, I'm going to kill the Mariner first, so I pay less mana. So we'll defeat the Mariner. Let that resolve. And now Ephemerate. Kill the Reef. And then I guess next upkeep I'll just kill a Harbinger? I guess they're going to get another Reef now, but... Trophy Leader just got a bit easier. That's actually why I wasn't going for the Trophy Leader. Alright, they did get another Risen Reef. Okay. Oh. Ah, I see what you did there. Okay. Touche. Take two. No big deal. No rebound. Nothing to rebound. Good cycle. Probably would rather just hardcast a Fury next turn, right? Just get all this stuff. Spike has 57 trophies now. It's kind of insane. He's still online. Still online. Alright, there's the Reef. Good news is all of their stuff is dying this turn. That's the good news. Oh, an Awakener. Am I baby for the rest of this? Or I am baby for the rest of this league? No, why? No, I don't know why, but you're going to tell me, Mark Chalice. Why? They chose not to attack with Thunderkin Awakener. Alright. Hardcast. Hardcast. 2, 1, 1. Your move. To you, this is the Doom song. What's up, Miles? Baby brought back. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Dude, games with this deck take so long. Chalice on 1? Ah, Basura, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day today. Alright. I'm just going to keep casting Furies until my opponent concedes. What do you think? What say you, opponent? What say you? Your move, Yugi boy. Yeah, not a bad turn, huh? See, the thing about this matchup is my opponent's playing with a lot of 1/1s, and I'm not. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. That's just how it be. You get a stream when? If we got time tonight, I'll do some. I want to do a league with rhinos, which shouldn't take too long, to be honest, but... Oh, whoops. Okay. Did not realize I had a Flagstones in play, but matter. Take 12. Your turn. I think they have been defeated. Alright, we're 2-2. I don't know if our Rhinos matchup is actually good. I feel like he's been off Rhinos. Gave up your day to play video games, never felt so much like my childhood is over. I got some bad news for you, Snuggles. Well, I don't know if it's bad news, but... Alright, Giggy is on 6. What do we got? I'm gonna assume Footfalls, but... Foothills? It's kind of like Footfalls, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this, if he's playing Footfalls, this matchup is probably atrocious. You're hooked on this new game. What game is it? Please tell me it's Master Duel. If we got Snuggles hooked on Master Duel, that'd be gas. Oh, he is playing Rhinos. Alright, well, we probably lose. Our hand is not very good against Rhinos. Nope. Bleachow, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, I don't know about these believers, but if Gigi plays some Rhinos here, I don't know if I'm feeling the believers. Appreciate the 18 months, buddy. We're having a good day today. New Rainbow Six. That game did look really good. Yeah, the new Rainbow Six does look pretty good. I haven't played Rainbow Six in a long time. Hmm. Well, here's my problem. Well, actually, now that I've drawn the Ephemerate, I'm going to try and bait the Rhinos. Because I know that if he casts Violent Outburst, I'm going to lose my Sentinels, but they're going to replace themselves. So even if my Sentinels die in combat, I get 2 cards, and then I can just go Fury Ephemerate, kill both Rhinos. Wait, what just happened? Oh, no. Piggy, no! Oh, he misclicked. Oh, Giggy, no! That was actually going to be a close game, too. Oh, man. Damn it. I feel bad. I feel bad. Yeah, Believer's not dead yet, huh? Believer's not dead yet. Doubter's in shambles. Actual shambles. Yeah, Fury plus brought back is good against them. I don't have much else besides these Draniths, right? These cards all kind of suck, right? I guess I could have Forge Tender against Fury, which maybe is worth it, but... Piggy's probably a doubter. Yeah, I think it's just Draniths, too. These Ballistas seem kind of bad. This Grim Lavamancer seems awful. Alright, let's do this. If only Dranith had Hexproof. Also indestructible. And also 20 toughness. Which I guess would basically mean it would be indestructible. I don't know. You know, we see where I'm going with this. This song is so good. Alright, Gigi's on 6. I got a Draenith, so I have to keep... The rest of this hand's not actually that bad. Alright, Gigi is on 6. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Yeah, Draenith is so good against them because most of their like non-fury removal spells are all Fire Ice, Bone Crusher Giant, that kind of stuff. It's just all shocks. And they can't shock that thing. So they have to have Fury or Borrower. I mean, they have outs to it, but... Why do I have this sinking feeling that I'm going to get Blood Mooned? Imagine if I got Blood Moon. I just couldn't cast any of my spells. Yeah, Captain's good against them too. Snuggles gifting a sub to Mark Chalice. Thank you for the gifted sub, buddy. Snuggles has gifted 265 subs to the channel lifetime. That's a lot of subs. How are you today, Snuggles? Feeling any better? Yeah, that's true. If they Blood Moon me, I guess I could Wildfire to get a basic. So it wouldn't be that bad, but... Yeah, Ranger's good against Rhinos too. Although if they go like end step, Borrower, untap Rhinos, then I'm kind of in a bad spot. But threaten Ghost Quarter of their forest, they Blood Moon. Well, not if it cast it this turn, right? A hotel room magic stream. Nice. Nice. Sounds like fun. Right, I'm saying if they Blood Moon me this turn, then I can't do that, right? Alright. They're back. No Borrower. That's good. No Borrower is good. Yeah, and they usually only play like... I don't know. The teamer list that I've seen have been playing like 2 forests, 2 islands, but... I'm just gonna attack first. Oh, I wonder if he brought in Solitude, or not Solitude, Endurance. I mean, if he has Endurance, I can always Solitude it, but it's gonna kind of suck if he has Solitude. I keep calling it Solitude. I meant to say Endurance. I can't speak today. Alright, let's play this thing. So we get a lot of protection against Rhinos. We get a pretty good setup here. I'm going to get a white card, so I can pitch it to Solitude. So I guess I'll just get a Sentinel. Your turn. What's up, Alana? No, I want to play Ranger Captain here, because this gives me 2 ways to stop Rhinos. So if they, like, end step bounce the Drannith or something like that, then I have multiple ways to stop them from playing Rhinos. Serious answer. What you got for me? Montaña. Alright, 5 ya. They're likely to cast Fury next turn, if I had to guess. It's my feeling on Murktide and Rhinos. I still think it's kind of bad against the Solitude decks, and my biggest problem with Murktide against the other Murktide decks is theirs are always bigger than yours. It is really good against Shadow, and I think that maybe there's like that... Remember that weirdo build that we were playing before? The weirdo build with like all the cycling creatures? Take them off red. Now they have basic mountain. But, like, remember that weirdo version that we were playing a while back? With, like, 4 hieroglyphic illuminations and stuff? Huh. They're stomping the Drannith. Okay. So they have another stomp then, seems like. And then they're just going to Fury these 2. Okay. Dead. Yes. Let's get a basic. Let's get a Triome. And then maybe I just Wildfire their Triome? Yeah, I think I do. Because now they have to get a mountain. Maybe I should have just Wildfired both of their red sources, because they only play 1 mountain, right? Maybe I should have double Wildfired them. I didn't think about that. Like, I wanted to ramp myself, but maybe ramping myself just didn't matter that much. But I don't know. They play Fury. My hand's pretty good, so I can probably beat, like, 1 Rhino at least. Why not leave white up to cast Esper? Well, I hadn't played a land yet, so I could have played the Foundry from my hand. But I also wanted to just play the Wildfire that turn. You know? They didn't get a mountain, though. So maybe they're just not playing basic mountain. Sometimes Gigi doesn't play the basic mountain. I like the basic mountain, but... But yeah, like, Murktide Regent is really good against Death Shadow because it's hard for them to kill. It gets out of Unholy Heat range, and they also, it's like, makes their Drowns bad. The only thing I will say about Murktide versus Shadow is their Drowns are always going to be live when you're playing Rhinos, because even if you have no cards in your graveyard, they can still drown a Rhinos. So it's, like, kind of awkward there. But it stops them from drowning a lot of your other stuff, so... Murktide, if the Shadow matchup is bad, which I think it's not great for Rhinos, but I think Murktide in Rhinos is pretty defensible if there's a ton of Shadow, which there obviously is, so. Alright, playing a Misty Rainforest and a Bone Crusher. I think I'm just going to cast Fury, Sentinel. Cast Fury. And the cool thing about this is, even if they Rhino me, next turn I can just Showdown to try and hit Ephemerates. And then if I Showdown into Ephemerates, then I can just kill their Rhinos. Daniel Arola, thank you for the 6 months of Prime. Appreciate that. Ooh, are they going to play Borrower here? Okay, so their last card's Rhinos. Maybe they're going to try and double Rhino me next turn. Can I beat double Rhino? Maybe. But I have sack last turn if they Sorcerer Speed with Petty Thefts. If they Sorcery Speed it with 3 mana up, probably, yeah. Like, if their first play is go, like, not play my land, just tap 2 mana for Borrower, I think I probably would have sacked it, yeah. Especially because I had the second one in hand, you know? Alright, Sentinel down. This is fine. This is fine. See an Ephemerate, and we're chillin'. Let's play this. Trigger. Hey, look at Ephemerate. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, let's play this. Let's go Solitude, Pitch Captain. We get to go Killer Rhino. Ephemerate here. Alright, they're off it. They're off it. They are off it. Cool. Alright, 3 and 2. Not too bad. 3 and 2. Yeah, Believers, huh? Let's pay out the Believers, shall we? I love paying out the Believers. Feels really good. 3-2, obviously. The question is, was Giglio a believer? Because if Giglio is a believer, we might have a recount. I'm just kidding. Ooh, we get a Takano Samurai General. Okay, deck was dope. Do I have thoughts? I don't really have that many thoughts. I think maybe the third 3-bit Inspector could be like a Giant Killer or something, but I don't know, deck was alright.